this recipe, I'm going to show you guys my family recipe for potato salad. So the first thing that we're going to start with is 10 medium red potatoes. And you want red potatoes because they hold their shape best for salads. If you were to use the long Idaho potatoes, those fall apart. But you can also use Yukon Gold or white potatoes. And I have simmered these until a knife goes through easily, but not too easily that they are falling apart. And when cooking the potatoes, don't step away because you can go from potato salad to mashed potatoes very quickly. So you want the knife to go through, but you don't want it to start to fall apart because then you'll get a very mushy potato salad. While they were cooling, I splashed 1 tablespoon of white distilled vinegar on them. The first thing that I'm going to do is make the dressing. And I like to put everything that's going to be in the potato salad in the bowl and mix that up first so that I have to do less mixing in the bowl. So the first thing that I'm going to add is another tablespoon of white distilled vinegar. The next thing is 1 carrot that has been washed, peeled, and grated. Medium-sized carrot. 1 stalk of celery that has been cut into a fine dice. 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley, minced. And then I have about 1/4 cup of red onion that has been minced and has been soaking for at least 15 minutes in some ice water. And this is really important to get that raw onion flavor bite that sometimes, you know, lingers in your mouth and is not all that tasty. So this takes a little bit of the bite out of it. And now I'm going to mix that up. And this just adds color and texture. So I'm going to start off with about 1/2 cup of Hellmans mayonnaise. I'm also going to add freshly ground pepper and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. I like to just mix up 1/2 cup first to see how thin it is. And I'm going to go ahead and add another 1/2 cup because I'm looking at how much potatoes I have and it definitely needs it. But you could do a little bit less if you'd like. And now I'm going to toss the potatoes in. And I'm going to go from bowl to bowl. Tossing it back into this bowl. And then back into this one. And this bowl to bowl technique may seem a little strange, but there have been a few times where I've just overmixed this and it became like mashed potatoes. Okay, so I can see that everything's really nicely coated. It's not too gloppy, it's a nice thin coating. And now I'm just gonna clean out my serving bowl so that I can put it back into here clean. There are other potato salads where the potatoes are sliced very thin and they don't need to sit in the dressing as long, but we have this in fairly large chunks, so we really want this to sit for at least a few hours in the fridge so that all those flavors get into the potato. And for serving, it's really nice to put some fresh parsley on top, in addition to the parsley that's in it. I hope you give this family favorite a try at your next barbecue.